37 grand of negative equity on this one. So recently I had a lady call in asking about our 2025 Bronco Raptor. She's currently driving a 2024 Chevy EV Blazer and she absolutely hates it. So of course the dealership that sells it to her tells her that she's gonna save all this money in gas and she's going to, not have to charge it that often, that EV Blazers hold their value very well. A fully electric vehicle in Wisconsin holds its value very well. And it's going to do great in the winter, and you're not going to have to worry about paying all this money in gas, and what you're going to be able to save, you're going to spend on something else. So of course she buys the vehicle, and she's driving, and she's spending all of her days charging it now, and she drives for work, and she absolutely hates the thing. So of course we're doing our best to help her. So we take a look at her vehicle, and Kelley Blue Book, a very good rating, is coming back around 28 grand, while Carfax is coming back around 27. And she owes $67,000 on this vehicle. So I tell her, I'm like, look, you're rolling over 37 grand of negative equity. So we're talking over the phone and she tells me, oh yeah, I know I'm gonna lose some money or a lot of money on it. Just get me out of this thing. I can't stand it anymore. So I'm like, okay, happy to help you. Luckily, the vehicle that she's looking at is a Bronco Raptor with 18 grand in rebates. So that's gonna help us kind of eat up that negative equity. So that way when the bank approves her, if they do, that she's not rolling over, in their eyes, she's not rolling over 37 grand. She's rolling over still a lot, but not as much. She fills out a credit app, sends it into our dealership, and immediately we're looking at it. Her husband are on it, and everything is on there, all of the information. And so immediately we look at it, we see the negative equity, we see what they make, we see their credit scores, and immediately we're like, this is not a car deal. There's no way we can help her. So of course we spend the entire day fighting with the bank, negotiating on her behalf, and fighting and doing our best until finally a bank comes back with an approval. So I give her a phone call and I'm like, hey, we have an approval for you. You're gonna need a couple grand of money forward. And she was thrilled. So the next morning they come in, they test drive the vehicle and they bought it. Her loan to value when it was all said and done was about 157%. And her car payment was $2,200 a month. She wasn't thrilled about the $2,200 a month payment, but she hated her EV Blazer and she was just happy that we got her out of it. So tell me, what do you guys think? Do you think she should have paid $2,200 for that Blazer? What would you have done?
Whoa! Whoa! This is insane! This is insane! $2,200 a month for a Ford Bronco? This is insane! Whoa! No, man. I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. So, basically, she took her EV to another dealership, right? Because she hated the car. And then she said, no, just get me out of this car. I hate it. And then now she wants the Ford Bronco. Now the dealership is going to be like, okay, we're going to work with you. We're going to try to get you into the Ford Bronco, right? So they get her into the Ford Bronco. Guess what? She rolled out over $37,000 of negative equity to the next vehicle. 37 grand. Well, luckily for her, the Ford Bronco had a $18,000 what that they will take off for appraisal or whatever. Still, she rolled over $19,000. She rolled over $19,000 to the Ford Bronco. This is crazy. So her final payment is $2,200 a month. Wow. Do you know what? There are people out there that are paying $2,200 a month for a mortgage. Folks here are paying $2,200 a month for a mortgage. You are paying that for a car every month. Not to talk of your other expenses, your rent, food, utility bills. If you got kids, you gotta take care of the kids. Obviously, she's married because she came to the car dealership with her husband. If that was my wife, I would be like, babe, we can't do this. We can't do this. We cannot do this. It's impossible. Like, sometimes in life, you just got to eat your losses. The first dealership convinced her, oh no, EV is good. You don't have to worry about gas. They're good on snow, this and that. And now she hates the car. So now you stuck. And now instead of You know what she should do? She could have just stayed with, no, not even stay with the EV. Like, if I was in her situation, what I would do is, I'm gonna take that EV and then sell it. That's what she needs to do. She needs to sell the car, because you don't own the car owns you. You don't own the car owns you. Even the Ford Bronco is the same thing. She doesn't own the car owns her. $2,200 a month. That's the best decision they should have made. Her and the husband, they could have been like, this is not worth it. Rolling over the car doesn't solve the problem. The best thing you need to do is to sell the car. Just sell the car and cut your losses. Like, sell it and cut your losses. If this lady could have called Dave Ramsey, I don't know if you guys know Dave Ramsey is he's a real estate investor, and he also gives out financial advice. If this lady could have called the Dave Ramsey show, that's exactly what Dave Ramsey could have told her. That sell the car. Sell the car. You have no business driving that car. Sell the car. Don't even roll it over to another vehicle. Sell it. That's the best thing you could do. Sell the car, cut your losses, pay down the debt that you're gonna owe on the vehicle, and then get you a used car for like $6,000. Like, go to a car dealership and get a used Toyota 2005, 2005, 2010, whatever, Toyota or a Honda for $6,000. Like, I don't understand people. This is bad financial deal. This is a very bad financial deal. And the car dealers, they will gladly help you, because they want the money. They want to sell their car. They don't want the car to be sitting there on the rot. When you come, the guy told her that you'll be rolling over a $37,000 of negative equity to the next car. She was like, I don't care, get me out of it. And the dealerships, they're gonna do it, because all to them is about making money, and selling a car, making high interest rates and making a lot, making high payments like that a month. That's how car dealerships make their money. This is one of the ways car dealerships make their money. You understand? You feel me? Of course they're gonna sell you the car. They don't care. It's a win for the car dealership. But it's gonna be a bad deal on the customer's end. Very bad deal on the customer. At the end of the day, it's the customers that's gonna cut their losses. The customers that are gonna suffer at the end of the day. You got to make good financial decisions. You got to make good financial decisions. Like, it was already a bad move. In buying that EV was already a bad move, because it looks like they are not making that much money. It looks like they're not making that much money. It's a bad move, very bad move to get in that EV in the first place. They shouldn't have bought that car in the first place. I don't understand people. Like, if you can't afford a car, get you a car that you can afford, Like, get you like a used car that you can afford, Don't buy something you can't afford. That's crazy. That's wild. Jeez, $2,200 a month for a car payment. That's insane. All right, let's hear what this other person have to say.
I can't believe this. So this weekend I had my vehicle appraised. I owe a little over $57,000 and I pay $1,100 a month. And when I purchased this vehicle, I paid over like, I don't know, 72, 73,000, maybe even 78. We put 10,000 down. And at that time, I did have it custom built. At that time, we were in a different financial state. So that's why I purchased it. And now that we are doing everything we can to get this debt paid off as soon as possible, just to be, a little bit more comfortable, I am wanting to trade it in, because now I know that paying $1,100 a month for a vehicle is absolutely insane. So, anyways, this weekend I had it appraised because I'm like, I'm going to go ahead and trade it in and at least cut my payments in half. And they appraised it at like 40,000. I almost flipped over. Like, I'm shocked, but I'm not, because I know that things depreciate so quickly. And so now, like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I guess I'm stuck with $1,100 payment. Maybe I'll pay on it a little more at this rate and then eventually refinance it. Maybe I could refinance it now, but I feel like that's just adding another year and my payments are still going to be like around $800. I don't know. I don't know. We are actually pre-qualified to purchase a home, which that only is, I think, you hold the pre-qualification in Texas for like 60 days. So that's probably fixing to expire anyways. So I don't know. What do you guys think I should do? Should I refinance? I don't know what to do, or am I just stuck?
Again, the same thing. Sell the car. Like she's desperate. She's desperate, and she's in a situation where she's really desperate, and she's asking for advice on TikTok. Sell the car. Again, the same thing. Sell the car. $1,100 a month for a car. Like the other lady, that other lady on the first video, she was paying 2,200. This lady is 1,100. Still, that's like half of what the other lady is paying. Still, $1,100 is a lot of money for a car payment every month. A lot of money for a car payment every month. You shouldn't be paying $1,100 on a car. You shouldn't be paying $1,100 a car anymore. Like what are we doing here? Like what are we driving? That's crazy. $1,100. Like sell the car. You don't own the car. The car owns you. The car literally owns you. You don't own that car. And this is why most people find themselves in this is why most people are broke. Like literally, this is why most people are broke in life. Like people are literally broke in life. Like making good money. She said when she bought the car, she was in a good financial situation then when she bought the car. Like I said, life goes on, things happen in life. You might not necessarily get the same job you have now. 2, 4, 5 years down the road, you might lose your job. Something might happen, and you find yourself in a situation where you're not making a lot of money like you used to. What are you gonna do? Now you're stuck with a car that has a high payment. Now you try to refinance. You're panicking right now because your car payments are high. It's unfortunate that things happen in life. Like things happen. There are difficulties, but man, $1,100 a month is a lot. It's a lot of money for a car. A lot of money for a car. If I was in her shoes, if I have to give her an advice, I would tell her to sell the car. Sell the car, cut your losses, go out there, buy you a used car that you can actually afford. Like take eight grand, 9 grand, 10 grand, or even 5 or 6 grand. Buy a used car, a 2010 Honda Accord, 2010 Toyota, whatever. A cheap car, used car that you can drive, payment free. You drive that car, payment free. They are reliable vehicles. They don't break down as much, and they are easy to fix. They are cheap to fix. You drive it until your financial situation is somewhere that you can now move up and buy a better car that you know that hey, you can afford. But people are going out here and buying cars that cost 60 grand, 72 grand, and you're not making that much money. Like that's crazy. That's crazy. Like car prices now are extraordinarily high right now. Car prices are extremely high. I don't know what's going on with car manufacturers, but it looks like the car prices have gone up very, very high right now in the car market. So you got to be very careful when you're making a decision like that, because house and a car, those are the two biggest expenses that everybody has. A house and a car. Those two things, if you make poor financial decisions on those two things, it's a wrap. You're gonna go broke. Like you're literally gonna go broke. If you buy a house that you cannot afford, you're going broke. If you buy a car that you cannot afford, you're going broke. Literally, you're going broke. Yep, yep, yep. And if you sell the car, you owe a lot of money. If you roll over the car like the first lady, you roll over a lot of money, a negative equity to the next vehicle. Doesn't make any financial sense. Sell the car, get rid of it, buy something that is cheap, you can afford, and drive it. That's it. That's it. Alright guys, so this concludes the video. Tell me what you like, tell me what you guys you don't like about the video. Comment down below. Do you agree with my take? Do you disagree with my take? What do you comment about? What do you think about the videos that I reacted to? Will you agree with what they did? Did you disagree with what they did? Like, share, subscribe, comment down below. This will help with the algorithm. Thank you for supporting this channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.